When we invented the first computer, we didn't just build a machine. We created a new language, a language that shapes reality itself. Every byte, every signal, every moment of digital life, it's built on a choice 0 or 1, on or off, simple, binary, absolute. Our photos, our music, our memories, our science, our currency, all flow through this endless ocean of ones and zeros. But what if that language was just the beginning? What if, hidden deep beneath this digital world, there lies a new code? A code that defies logic, that shatters the limits of possibility, a code that speaks in shadows, uncertainty, and infinite potential. Welcome to the quantum realm. The quantum world is strange. It bends the rules of everything we thought was real. Particles existing in two places at once. Light behaving as both wave and particle. Reality that changes the moment we look at it. This isn't just science fiction. This is the fabric of the universe. For decades, the idea of building a machine that could harness this strange world was dismissed as impossible. But the impossible has a way of becoming inevitable. Physicists, mathematicians, and engineers began to imagine computers that didn't just process zeros and ones, but the infinite possibilities between. These machines don't just follow one path, they follow them all, at once. This is quantum computing. The foundation of this new era is the quantum bit, the qubit. Unlike classical bits, a qubit can exist in multiple states simultaneously, a property called superposition. Imagine a spinning coin, caught mid-air. Not heads, not tails, but both, until it lands. Qubits hold this duality. They can encode vast amounts of information in ways classical bits simply cannot. Then there's entanglement, an invisible thread linking qubits together, no matter the distance. When entangled, the state of one qubit instantly influences the other, a connection that Einstein called spooky action at a distance. Together, superposition and entanglement give quantum computers the potential to solve problems classical machines would take millions of years to crack. Chemistry, cryptography, materials, science, artificial intelligence. The possibilities are staggering, but building a quantum computer is a feat of unimaginable complexity. Qubits are fragile. The slightest disturbance, the faintest vibration or heat can destroy their quantum state. Scientists cool quantum processors to near absolute zero, colder than space, to protect this delicate dance. Still, with every breakthrough, quantum computers grow stronger, more stable. We stand at the edge of a revolution, not just in computing, but in how we understand and interact with reality itself. The journey from classical to quantum computing is not just a technological leap. It is a profound transformation in our relationship with the universe. Because to harness quantum power is to harness uncertainty, probability, and the fundamental nature of existence. And the first quantum computer is just the beginning. The story of quantum computing is inseparable from the pioneers who dared to look beyond the known. In the early 20th century, physics was shaken to its core. Max Planck's discovery that energy comes in discrete packets, quanta, changed everything. Albert Einstein showed that light could behave as both a particle and a wave. Niels Bohr, Werner Heisenberg, Erwin Schrödinger, they all wrestled with the strange behavior of particles that refused to settle uncertainty. Schrödinger's cat, the infamous thought experiment, captured this paradox perfectly. A cat trapped in a box, both dead and alive until we opened the lid to observe. This wasn't a joke. It was a glimpse into the reality of superposition. Fast forward decades. In 1981, physicist Richard Feynman posed a revolutionary question. How can we simulate quantum systems efficiently on a classical computer? When classical computers can't fully capture quantum behavior? Feynman's vision was clear. To understand quantum physics, we must build a machine that is quantum. This insight lit the spark for quantum computing. In the 1990s, Peter Shor devised a quantum algorithm capable of factoring large numbers exponentially faster than any classical algorithm. Why does this matter? Because modern encryption, the backbone of digital security, relies on the difficulty of factoring massive numbers. A functioning quantum computer could crack these codes in moments, rendering traditional cybersecurity obsolete. This terrifying potential forced the scientific community and governments alike to accelerate research. But progress was painstaking. Qubits, the building blocks, proved maddeningly difficult to control. Early prototypes used trapped ions, superconducting circuits, and photons. Each method had its strengths and weaknesses. Error rates were high. Qubits would lose coherence, that fragile quantum state, within microseconds. It was a race against the clock, a race against nature itself. Then, breakthroughs arrived. Companies like IBM, Google, Rigetti, and startups worldwide began pushing quantum processors beyond 50 qubits. In 2019, Google announced quantum supremacy, claiming their 53-qubit processor performed a calculation impossible for classical supercomputers. The announcement was controversial. Some experts challenged the claim, but the message was clear: quantum computing had arrived. But what does this mean for us? For industry? For society? The answer is complex. Quantum computers won't replace classical machines. They will complement them, tackling specialized problems that classical computers cannot. Drug discovery will accelerate as quantum models simulate molecular interactions with unprecedented accuracy. New materials could be designed. Atom by atom, artificial intelligence could leap forward, understanding and processing information in ways currently unimaginable. Financial models could become exponentially more precise, yet with power comes risk. Today, quantum computing is no longer the stuff of theory or science fiction. It's here, quietly, powerfully, reshaping the foundations of our digital world. Yet the journey is just beginning. Quantum machines remain fragile, temperamental, and limited, but their potential is staggering. Imagine a future where climate models predict storms with pinpoint accuracy, where energy grids optimize in real time to save resources and reduce waste, where personalized medicine tailors treatments to your DNA, powered by quantum simulations, where cryptography ensures privacy in an age of relentless data breaches. These are not distant dreams. They are the promises quantum computers hold. But with such transformative power, questions arise. How do we govern machines that operate beyond classical logic? Who controls this technology? And how do we prepare society for the upheaval it may bring? Jobs, economies, and even geopolitics could be redefined. We stand at a crossroads. To embrace the quantum revolution responsibly, we need collaboration across nations, industries, and disciplines. Ethical frameworks must guide innovation. Transparency and education must keep pace. Because quantum computing is more than a new tool. It is a profound shift in how we understand the universe. From the humble zeros and ones that launched the digital age, to the shimmering realm of qubits and probabilities. We are stepping into a new language of reality, a language that will challenge, inspire, and transform us all. So when you hear the word quantum computer, remember, it's not just a machine, it's a gateway, a glimpse into the future we are building now.